Build it, make it, play it.
Hello, welcome to Build It, Make It, Play It. I literally cannot believe I am saying this. This is Emma's House Gets Extended, Part 6. I had to split up my Part 5 video into 2 parts because it became a bit of a monster of a video. In the previous video, we saw the roof terraces get revamped and the attic space being turned into a retro gaming and entertainment room. So, what can you expect from Part 6? Now, I'm sure we were meant to be doing something important in this particular video. Now, what was it again? Oh yes! Emma's bedroom! Yes, Emma is finally getting a bedroom fitting of her personality that is going to be jam-packed full of everything to do with cats, art, and cheese. Is there going to be more to this series? Well, the simple answer is maybe. I could carry on and on with this video series and add on a backyard, sort out the front garden, build a garage, build a big art studio. But I think for now I'm going to have a little rest from Emma's house and work on some other cool Lego mods and MOCs first. So don't forget to subscribe so you can keep up to date with any future big projects I have in store for the channel. And I have a lot of ideas for Lego projects. So I put out a post the other week on my community tab to ask for suggestions for wording for a sign on Emma's bedroom door. And I had loads of great responses, and you'll get to see which ones I chose later on. Yes, I couldn't decide on just one. Okay, let's get stuck into building Emma's bedroom. Right, off comes that roof terrace, the attic space, and June and Robert's bedroom. Off camera, I have disconnected Emma's bedroom from the lounge area and removed that temporary wall that I popped in to hold up June and Robert's bedroom. Can you see that the bookcase has now created a huge hole in Emma's bedroom wall? So I need to bear that in mind when I'm building up Emma's bedroom furniture and walls. Let's get rid of the rest of the house for now and just concentrate on her bedroom. So I want to expand out Emma's bedroom floor so it ends up in line with the rest of the floor line for the lounge. But if I'm honest, I don't have enough of the right size dark purple plates. So I'm going to use something that I have in abundance, and that is lavender coloured plates. Out comes this dark purple plate, and in goes the start of the lavender plates, which are going to be held in place by the walls that I'm going to build as well as Emma's bedroom furniture. My first piece of furniture is going to be a big wardrobe for Emma, and it's actually going to form part of the outside white wall. It's not going to look hugely pretty from the outside, but it does maximise the space inside the room, and you'll see why in a bit. I'm building up a white wall on the right with a hinge at the bottom ready for the wardrobe door. Next, I'm adding a jumper and a tile and adding on a little pin round. Now, this was a brilliant idea from one of my viewers to very brutally rip off the arms from a body and use it as an item of clothing for a wardrobe. So here we have Emma's top from the original Emma's House set. On goes a short wall panel topped off with a 4x1 and a 2x4 for the next shelf, which is going to hold 2 jumpers and more pin rounds. Let's add on the cat top from Stephanie's Cat Cube and Naomi's Cupcake Cafe apron, which I thought was very suitable as Emma's painting outfit. Up goes the back of that wardrobe with another wall panel, and on goes our top shelf. But this time I'm adding in little 2x1 bricks and tiles to represent folded clothes and fabric. The wall on the left gets built up with some tall 2x1 bricks and tied into the back of that wardrobe with an L bracket. If that will go on, I'm going to make a wardrobe door next, and I'm using the gorgeous wall panel from Emma's karate class set. It's going to sit inside a frame with a vertical handle brick as a door handle, and that door is going to sit on the bottom hinge that I fixed in earlier. And let's add in the top hinge now and tie that into the wardrobe. There you go, a working wardrobe door. On goes the top of the wardrobe to give a little bit more strength. And next, I'm going to neaten up the top of the wardrobe door with some white tiles. So I need to tie the wardrobe into the wall now, and I'm going to add some purple bricks along the top of the wardrobe and get that to fit securely into the front wall. The next item of furniture is going to sit in front of a white wall, so I'm just building up that wall line. Let's start off by building up the floor of Emma's new dressing table. In goes a drawer unit. And look, I've made Emma her own cheese fridge for her bedroom. Here's one of my custom stickers with a cat motif that's actually from the back of her mirror in the TV series. My cheese. On goes the tabletop and a clip brick. I'm adding in some white tiles and jumper bricks next, and a dressing table wall panel from the Sunshine Catamaran set. I'm building up the side of that wall panel with a series of stud bricks, and adding on a 1x4 stud brick onto the top of the wall panel. Let's neaten that all up and tie that into the wardrobe with some long white tiles. On those stud bricks down the side, I want to start adding some personal items for Emma to decorate her dressing table with. I'm starting off with some Dots animal tiles. I think we need a bit of a cute kawaii feel for Emma's decor. Although I think that purple dog tile looks decidedly cat-like. On goes the JD concert ticket that came with Emma's deluxe bedroom, and the photo strip of Emma and Stephanie that came with the original shopping mall set. Oops, that needs to go a little bit higher, I think. On that long stud brick, I thought about using this sticker tile with all of the girls. But then I thought, no, that's all the pre-reboot girls. Let's get something in there that's more up to date. So I printed off this sticker of all the girls from the latest TV series. Oh, they're so cute together. That little clip brick is going to hold Emma's backpack. And I've preloaded some pink drawers with various hair accessories and sunglasses. Just look at this hairpiece. How awesome is that? Emma needs an incredible cat-eared wig in her life. So this is going to fit onto a transparent stand and take pride of place on her dressing table. Gorgeous. And we need a brush to keep Emma's beautiful locks looking good. Now, compare Emma's original dressing table to her new one. Which one do you like better? Ah, we've forgotten something. We need cheese. That cheese fridge isn't going to be complete without cheese, is it? So you know the new Looney Tunes minifigures? Speedy Gonzales comes with the most awesome cheese wedges. So, sorry Speedy, that cheese is now Emma's. Bye-bye Speedy. Let's get that stinky cheese into Emma's fridge quick before she eats it all. The floor gets bigger. I'm tying it together with some white blocks and topping them off with 2 panelled windows with a pillar in between them, and topping those off with some lavender bricks. Actually, I've changed my mind. When I asked for your suggestions for door signs, you all came up with some amazing ideas that I sadly couldn't fit onto the door. But I decided to take some and turn them into artwork and memes for Emma's wall, and they are going to go onto those stud bricks. First up, we have a bit of cheese artwork, and Zoe Constable suggested, if at first you don't succeed, have some cheese. Next, and this is so cute, art is in my heart from James Leung. And lastly, a cat picture with artistic perfection. Do you get it? Perfection from JS, or the lovely Jess. I just wanted to show you Emma's deluxe bedroom for a second. I'm not going to use this in Emma's bedroom, but I want to take some inspiration from it, and also from Emma's bedroom in the TV series too. So I want to give her a 4-poster bed that is a little bit more grown up, and I also want to add a bit of a twist to it. Let's start off with the base of the bed, adding on some light aqua panels onto some white 1x4s, and those will crisscross each other and give a lot of strength whilst making the bed a bit longer for Emma to fit on. On goes a white and some aqua 1x4s to start building up the headboard. I wanted to make the headboard out of something a little bit different, so these parts are actually used in Dot's photo holder sets, and they look great as a headboard. Plus, it gives Emma somewhere where she could add some little printed photos of her friends if she wanted to. On go 2 curved bricks for pillows, a white and an aqua tile for folded back sheets. So I took inspiration from the cloud bedspread in Emma's bedroom in the TV series, and I made some custom stickers for these aqua tiles. On go 4 posts to make up the 4-poster element to her bed, and I'm tying all of those together with some long white flat bricks and topping them off with these purple tiles. For the head and the foot of the bed, I need to bridge the sides with a purple tile and a white 1x4, and that slots in there nicely. There we go, one 4-poster bed. But I promised a bed with a twist. Some of you mentioned that Emma needed somewhere in her room for her friends to come and stay over. So I'm going to make a little pull-out bed that will tuck away neatly under Emma's bed when it's not in use. It's a very simple build, and I found this purple art brush tile in amongst some second-hand Lego, and I thought it was perfect for Emma's guest bed. Let's add some edges onto this bed and finish it off with a white tile. On the other side, we need some handles so that we can pull the bed out, and finish those off with a white tile too. Underneath, I'm adding in these transparent inverted rounds to make the bed glide across the floor a little easier. And as you can see, it slides in nicely underneath Emma's bed and looks really neat when it's tucked away. Let's try these beds out. Doesn't Emma know that eating cheese before bedtime might give her bad dreams? And it looks like Mia is having a sleepover tonight at Emma's. I want to neaten up this wall line a little bit more. We don't really want to see the green base plate anymore, so I'm going to cover that up with some white tiles. I'm adding in a base for Emma's new bed to sit on and filling it in with some long white tiles to help that guest bed slide underneath easily. Before I pop the bed into place, I'm going to make a very quick flower rug out of dots, similar to the rug that's at the foot of Emma's bed in the TV series. In goes Emma's bed, and that guest bed slides in smoothly into place. So the top of Emma's bed actually has to help support the room above. Off comes that purple tile, and I'm going to replace it with a matching purple brick instead. What about little Chico? He needs a comfy place to lie down whilst Emma is sleeping. So here is a super simple matching cushion for him to sleep on. And do not worry, this is not the only thing I'm going to make for Chico in Emma's bedroom. Now we need to get some more art into Emma's room. I think she needs a painting corner that isn't in the front garden, don't you? Let's build her an art easel to paint on. This is actually the art easel that comes out of Emma's art studio set. So I'm building this up from scratch for you, just in case some of you out there do not have the art studio set, but you may have some of these parts to follow and you can build it yourself. So my art studio set was second hand and it didn't come with the little felt canvas. But I've made my own canvas out of some photo paper with a piece of Emma's artwork printed onto it. And it's the self-portrait that Emma paints to help her apply to study in Paris. Let's pop that over by the window where she gets the best light on a purple jumper brick. I want to build a little area for her to store her canvases, and they are going to be propped up against this window and held in by these angled bricks. And I'll add the canvases in later on. We have a big old space over here in the corner of the room, and one of my viewers came up with the idea to build an L-shaped crafting area for Emma. So this is what I'm going to build now. I need this desk to help form a wall between Emma's room and the lounge, especially behind the open bookcase area. So I'm building up the wall line and the back of the desk at the moment. On the other side of this wall, I'm adding in some white bricks and a purple cupboard unit to help support the top of the desk. On goes a lavender flat brick to start the top of the desk. And we need some more white bricks at the end of the desk to help make the return. Let's finish off the rest of that desktop with some more lavender flat bricks. At the back of the desk, I'd like to build up a shelving unit for Emma to store all of her craft and painting supplies. So I'm adding on some white tiles and jumper bricks to the bottom shelf. On goes a pin round which is going to hold Emma's camera. And we have a mini Lego figure to go on the other jumper. I'm kind of imagining it's one of those artist maquettes or maybe a sculpture that Emma has created. Let's build up that shelving unit with some small white panels and top that off with the next shelf. And on that shelf, we're going to start Emma's vast paint pot collection. Oh, it's like a rainbow. Up the shelving unit goes, and I'm adding in a little stud brick at the end of the shelf. On goes the top shelf now, which is going to hold yet more paint pots. I'm adding on a hinge and a clip brick to hold on a pair of scissors and a little angled lamp to help light her craft table. Let's top that off with a tile. On the stud brick that I popped in, I'm going to hang up Emma's giant measuring ruler. On that pops. Whoops, straighten that up. We have a bit of space next to the desk and I want to build something else for little Chico. I'm going to make a cat tree for him. So I'm starting off by building up some legs on a lavender curved plate and adding on some white studs to make up various scratching posts. And those are going to help up another level to the cat tree. I'm building up a little dangly cat toy that was on Chico's cat tree from Emma's Deluxe bedroom set. I think he likes his new cat tree. Let's remove that measuring ruler just for a moment and slot that cat tree in next to Emma's desk. As you can see, it lines up perfectly with the height of Emma's desk, so Chico can sit with her and feel involved while she's crafting away. I think this desk needs some more crafting bits and pieces on it. I'm starting off by making a simple purple box and adding in some coloured studs, which could be balls of wool or maybe some sewing cotton reels. The next item I am building is a sewing machine. It's actually based on the sewing machine from Emma's fashion shop, but I have replaced some of the tan coloured bricks with white ones just to make it look a little bit cleaner. On goes that sewing needle and topping it off with a curved brick. I bought a second-hand Emma's Photo Studio set with the intention of making a photography area, but I ran out of space. So I have compromised and I'm using the printer that came in a set to go onto Emma's desk. I'm building this up from scratch just in case you don't have the Photo Studio set, but you might be able to build this from spare Lego parts. I love this Chico and Emma photo tile. Let's get all of those items onto the desk. In goes the box of wool or cotton onto the bottom shelf. Popping that sewing machine in next to Chico. On goes a white tile for a blank piece of paper, and that printer is going to sit over the top of that. On Bricklink, I found this great pink book accessory with style on one side and art on the other, which I thought was perfect for Emma. I'm adding this lime green bucket to the side of the desk, and I'm popping this open white stud in to hold Emma's paint palette. In go various coloured paint brushes ready for Emma to easily grab and start painting with. And we need a pen pot with, of course, a purple pen in. I had to get Ethan in here somewhere. So here they both are, photographed dancing at the ball, and I printed it onto a sticker tile as a photo frame. I need something in that purple cupboard, so let's give Emma a spare camera for now and she can fill this up with all of her photography equipment. It's getting a bit tight to add in more details now, but I do need to give Emma a stool to sit on at her desk. And Chico needs his food bowl somewhere in the room, so let's pop that next to his cat tree. I have a little bit of spare space behind Emma's easel to add in Chico's big box of cat food. Let's get that easel back into place again and start adding in those canvases that I promised. So, as you've noticed, I've been busy photographing bits and pieces from Girls on a Mission. So I've incorporated some of Emma's paintings in here, including the amazing recreation of the Heart of the Sea painting and that very weird Cat Ethan hybrid. What was that all about? And of course her Eiffel Tower painting. In comes Emma to test out that easel, and of course she is munching on a big chunk of cheese whilst painting. Emma's bedroom wall needs to be built up a little bit more to support her parents' bedroom above. So I need to bridge this gap between the bed and the desk area to go over the door, topping it off with some 2 stud bricks and some pink tiles. And the same on the other side of the room. I asked you all in my community tab to help me out with some ideas for Emma's door sign, and thank you so much for all of your suggestions. They were amazing. Some of your suggestions have already gone onto tiles behind Emma's art easel. But the chosen door stickers are Artists at Work, which was actually suggested by quite a few of you. I always think that great minds think alike, so I couldn't not add that to her door, and I made a little graphic up of Emma in an artist's beret. And down the bottom I have Emma's cheeky self-portrait with "No cheese, no enter," which came from Karen Goodman. Have you noticed the little clip brick with the paintbrush as a handle? That was an awesome suggestion from K-Bug Lego fan. It was so tricky to choose, but I ended up going for short and sweet messages to go on her door, and this is what it looks like from the lounge side. Let's get Emma's room attached to the lounge area. Can you see that the desk shelving is bowing away a little? I need to tie that into the top of the bookcase in the lounge and give that more strength. Oops, the rocking chair has fallen over. On go more pink tiles to finish off that wall. I want to cover up all of those messy bricks I used to make up the desk, so I'm going to pop in a slightly neater wall line here. And I'm going to make a small shelf to hold some more flowers. It might be nice to add in some more of Emma's artwork to pop on the wall here. On goes June and Robert's bedroom again. And let's tie that into Sophie's bedroom with some pink tiles. On goes that colossal retro entertainment room. And popping on some lavender tiles for door handles. And lastly, the final roof terrace area. Squish that into place. In comes June and Sophie to relax on that roof terrace. It looks like June is eating some sushi. Robert is kicking back on one of those recliner chairs and listening to some tunes on his record player. Henry just can't keep away from his cardboard box rocket. Honestly, he's there every moment of the day pretending to be an astronaut. And Emma is painting away in her new bedroom under the watchful eye of little Chico. There we have it! I have finally finished Emma's house! I am so happy! But is that the end? Who knows? I might come back and revisit this house and add some more details to it one day. So, what do you think? It has been an epic build, and I am super grateful for all of you who have stuck by me and followed me on this journey to give Emma's new extended family a new home. And this is not the last. I have so many ideas to create new spaces for the girls. So if you've enjoyed this series and you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. Thank you again for watching, and I shall see you later.